just before the morning rain. Truck stop, coffee in my hand, trying to forget your name. And there's something about the silence before the world wakes up, makes a man think too deeply about love and giving up. Last exit before dawn, last chance to turn around, but I've gone too far to stop now. With my heart this broken down, the highway keeps calling like a hymn I can't ignore. So I'll keep driving till I find what I'm searching for. Every mile feels holy, every sunrise feels new, like maybe somewhere down this road I'll stop missing you. Maybe healing looks exactly like an empty road at dawn. Last exit before dawn, the sky turning gold, and this old country soul still chasing something more.
Daddy kept records in a wooden crate, Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard, 1968. Sunday morning smelled like coffee and rain, and Mama dancing while the music played. The vinyl cracked like old floorboards as life drifted through those screen door storms. And somehow every song back then made the whole world feel like friends. Cigarette smoke hanging through the light, football games on cold October nights, and Daddy singing low beside the sink like he had more to say than he could think. The kitchen clock ticked soft and slow while country songs filled up the home, and every little heartbreak, fear and scar felt smaller with that old guitar. Rusting vinyl radio playing through my soul like an old forgotten prayer, floating softly through the air, and every scratch upon that sound brings the lost years back around, like dust dancing through the light in the middle of the night. Old AM stations whisper low about places and people gone, but somehow every melody still sounds like family to me. On rusting vinyl radio, now the house sits quiet on that hill, but the radio's playing still, like memories never really die, they just wait inside the night. Mama's curtains barely move with the summer wind coming through, and that every time the thunder rains. Daddy's chair sits by the wall like he just stepped out after all. And sometimes when the evening falls, I swear I hear him through the halls, singing softly with the band, beer bottle resting in his hand. Like somewhere deep inside those songs, the people we love still live on. Rust and vinyl radio, playing songs from long ago, where young hearts burn wild and free before life became memory. Every needle drop and hiss feels like one more thing I miss. Every steel guitar cry brings tears I still can't hide. And all those nights we thought would last now live inside the past, but they come alive so easily every time those records speak on Rust and Vinyl Radio. Time keeps rusting everything, pickup trucks and wedding rings, neon signs and old cafes. People slowly fade away, but old songs never disappear. They wait for lonely hearts to hear, like ghosts humming through the dark, keeping old fires alive inside our hearts. And maybe heaven sounds this way, like vinyl spinning far away, with country singers dressed in white playing through eternal nights. Vinyl, vinyl radio still echoes through my soul, like a long lost voice from home, calling me through static tones. And every worn out melody still carries pieces left of me from dusty roads and small town nights under pale porch lights. So if you hear an old song play, don't let the moment fade away, 'cause life goes fast but memories stay inside those records as they spin away. On Rust and Vinyl Radio, beneath that old Tennessee sky, where the music never dies.
There's an old bar down in Wichita where the same sad cowboys drink too hard. A steel guitar cries every night, like a wounded bird under neon light. I left my boots beside your bed the night your goodbye finally got said. Now all I got is this bar stool view and a half-dead dream of me and you. Cold beer and empty boots, that's all this broken cowboy's got to lose. No rodeo left in my soul tonight, just smoke and sorrow under dim bar light. Cold beer and empty boots, and memories that cut clean through. Some women leave like summer rain, some leave scars that never fade.
She was mixing paint samples on the counter every morning. The hardware store smelled of sawdust and of early autumn morning. Her daddy owned the place since 1944, and she knew every nail and bolt and what each hinge was for. I'd come in for fence wire and excuses every week. I built 3 different projects just to hear the way she'd speak. She'd say, "Now what are you fixing?" And I'd say, "My lonely life." She'd laugh and I would hold that laugh straight through the lonely night. Ida Jean at the hardware store with sawdust in her hair, measuring me in inches while she didn't even care. I was building something up in me each time I crossed that floor. Ida Jean at the hardware store. I went for the nails and stayed for more. Come November, I ran out of projects and pride. I stood there at the counter, empty-handed, terrified. I said, "Ida Jean, I got no fence to fix, no shelf to build. I just got an honest heart and a lifetime left unfilled." She set her pencil down real slow and smiled at the floor. She said, "I've been pricing wedding rings in the catalog since July before. I drove us to the courthouse on a Wednesday afternoon. Bought her a ring from the glass case, she wore it to the moon." Ida Jean from the hardware store, she's sleeping down the hall, and I still got sawdust in my memory every time I recall how a man can find the very thing he didn't know he saw in a hardware store on Main Street. Lord, the best things can't be bought.
He left on a Tuesday with his good boots and his pride. Said he had a calling and the road was waiting wide. I washed his coffee cup and put it back where it had been. Then I sat down at the table and I started counting things. The clock still ticks, the cat still purrs, the garden's full of weeds. The neighbors wave on Sunday like they don't know what I need. The screen door swings, the screen door swings, in the afternoon when the whole world sings. Everything keeps going like nothing ever changed, but the screen door swings, and it swings my name. Oh, the screen door swings, and the echo rings through the empty hall where his jacket used to hang. Everything keeps going, Lord, that's the hardest thing when the screen door swings. I cooked a pot of chicken stew enough for 2 last night. Ate alone at 1/4 and turned off every light. Found one of his old matchbooks underneath the kitchen drawer, the name of some place in Abilene I'd never heard before. I didn't cry, I lit a candle and I let it burn all down. 'Cause crying is for winter, honey, I'm a summer hardened woman now. The screen door swings, the screen door swings, in the afternoon when the whole world sings. Everything keeps going, nothing's ever changed, but the screen door swings, and it swings my name. Oh, the screen door swings, and the echo rings through the empty hall where his jacket used to hang. Everything keeps going, Lord, that's the hardest thing when the screen door swings. Funny how the world don't stop for heartbreak, child. The mailman still brings bills. The rooster crows at 5. You just keep your chin above the waterline and smile, and let the screen door tell it, 'cause that door is more honest than I've been in a while. The screen door swings, the screen door swings, but one of these Tuesdays I'll fix the dang thing. Everything keeps going, that I know for sure, and I'll be going to, yes I will for sure, when the screen door swings no more.
The gravel in the driveway settled quiet after she was gone. I stood there in the doorframe with my coffee and the dawn. The radio was playing something pretty on the porch, and her perfume still was somewhere in the curtains and the arch. I knew it from the Tuesday that she started packing light, that she was saving all her goodbyes for a rainy Friday night. She left in a blue Ford Rain with a suitcase full of sunshine and the memory of my name. Taillights faded red into the county line fog, and all I got was silence and this old brown dog. She left in a blue Ford Rain, and Lord, I don't suppose she's coming back again. I found her yellow hairpin underneath the kitchen sink, and a note she wrote on napkin paper before she had to think. It said, I loved you like a river loves a stone, it wears away, but rivers have to keep on moving, darling, I can't stay. She left in a blue Ford Rain with a suitcase full of sunshine and the memory of my name. The taillights faded red into the county line fog, and all I got was silence and this old brown dog. She left in a blue Ford Rain, and Lord, I don't suppose she's coming back again. Maybe somewhere past the ridge and past the county line, she found that thing she's looking for, that thing she says is mine. I hope she finds her somewhere, I hope she finds her peace. I just hope she don't forget the sound of this old porch when the rain would cease. Come spring, I'll paint the shutters and I'll fix the garden gate. I'll stop looking at the driveway each time the hour's late. But tonight the dog's beside me and the rain's still coming down, and I swear I hear a blue Ford somewhere on the edge of town. She left in a blue Ford Rain. She left in a blue Ford Rain. Down where Bluebell Creek runs clear and cold, through the meadow where the willow roots grow deep, that's where she and I spent every summer evening, learning what it meant to fall asleep in the arms of something real and true and golden. Before the world came calling us away, I can still smell honeysuckle on the hillside and hear her laughter on a July day. Oh, Bluebell Creek still flows without me through the town that time just left behind. Bluebell Creek still calls out to me in the quiet of the back roads of my mind. hold a piece of who you were before the world taught you to leave. Bluebell Creek still flows without me. Oh, and I still believe. Daddy used to fish the morning hours, said the big ones bit before the heat. Mama'd pack us lunches in the newspaper and call us home when we forgot to eat. Now the elm that held our rope swings rotting, and the old farmhouse belongs to someone new. But in my chest below the years of traveling, there's a boy still waiting barefoot in the blue. Oh, Bluebell Creek still flows without me through the town that time just left behind. Bluebell Creek still calls out to me in the quiet of the back roads of my mind. Some places hold a piece of who you were before the world taught you to leave. Bluebell Creek still flows without me. Oh, and I still believe. I drove back once on a November morning, parked the car and walked the old path down. Stood there watching water move past nothing. I cared at all about the man I'd found. Sometimes a man needs water just to feel it, the cold of it, the truth of it, the weight. Sometimes a man drives back to Bluebell Creek just to stand there and remember who he was before it all got late. Bluebell Creek still flows without me through the town that time just left behind. Bluebell Creek still calls out to me in the quiet of the back roads of my mind. Some places hold a piece of who you were before the world taught you to leave. Bluebell Creek still flows without me. Oh, and I still believe. Bluebell Creek still flows without me through the town that time just left behind. Bluebell Creek still calls out to me in the quiet of the back roads of my mind. Some places hold a piece of who you were before the world taught you to leave. Bluebell Creek still flows without me. Oh, and I still believe. I still believe. I still believe. I stood on the Pacific at the edge of a Tuesday and watched the sun go under with the tide. 2,000 miles behind me lay the country that made me everything I am inside. The diners and the courthouses and the steeple tops of highways splitting cornfields into halves. The men who gave their whole life to one county and died there with their boots off and their laugh. There ain't a border painted on the water, there ain't a sign that tells you this is it. But something in a man knows when he's standing at the edge of everything he was born in. Where the American ends, the ocean starts its own story. Where the American ends, we spend our lives in this glory of wheat fields and of water towers, of honky-tonks and courthouse hours, of roads we drove when we were young, and songs that hadn't yet been sung. Where the American ends, I am just beginning to know how much of it I've carried and how far I had to go. I met a man in Flagstaff selling turquoise, a Navajo man who didn't talk much first. But then he said, "You people drive this country like you're running from a permanent kind of thirst." I sat with that a long time in my truck cab, and I think he was right and I think he was wrong. We drive because we love it, not just flee it, and the road itself is sort of like our song. There ain't a border painted on the water, there ain't a sign that tells you this is it, but something in a man knows when he's standing at the edge of everything he was born in. The American end, the ocean starts its own story where the American ends. We've spent our lives in this glory of wheat fields and of water towers, of honky-tonks and courthouse hours, of roads we drove when we were young, and songs that hadn't yet been sung. Where the American ends, I'm just beginning to know how much of it I've carried and how far I had to go. And if you ask me what America is, I couldn't give you borders or a name. It's the accordion player and the photograph, and Clara Jean and County Road the same. It's a porch light on a Baker Street at midnight. It's a bartender who pours before you ask. It's a slow train and a man with callous Sunday hands, and everything we pour into the past. I'll drive back east on 40 come the morning, through the desert and the canyon and the plain, through the small towns and the water tower standing, through the memory and the music and the rain. And when I reach wherever it is I'm going, I'll know I've been the length of something true. The American ain't where the country ends, friend. It's every mile between me and you. Where the American ends, the ocean starts its own story. Where the American ends, we've spent our lives in this glory of wheat fields and of water towers, of honky-tonks and courthouse hours, of roads we drove when we were young, and songs that hadn't yet been sung. Where the American ends, I finally know how much of it I love, and how much farther I will go. How much farther I will go. How much farther we will go. There were 4 chairs at the kitchen table back when I was small. Daddy at the north end, Mama at the south wall. My sister on the window side so she could watch the lane, and me beside the wood stove keeping warm against the rain. We never talked of money, never talked of what we lacked, just passed the bread and butter and and we talked of who'd be back. Uncle Roy was coming down from Cleveland for July, and whether the South Field would be ready by and by. For around the table every single night, saying grace before we touched a single bite. For around the table in that yellow kitchen glow, Lord, I'd give anything to go back to what I know. For around the table, that's where I learned to live. That's where I learned to love and how to give. I got a table of my own out in the west, 9 chairs counting everybody, holidays are best. But sometimes late at night I close my eyes and I can smell Mama's cornbread rising and I hear the supper bell. For around the table every single night, saying grace before we touched a single bite. For around the table in that yellow kitchen glow, Lord, I'd give anything to go back to what I know. For around the table, that's where I learned to live. That's where I learned to love and how to give. 2 of those 4 chairs are empty now, and the other 2 have gray across their brow. But the blessing set above that table never died. It just moved to every table where families tried. For around the table every single night, table every single night. Every morning at 5:30, I hear the coffee percolating, smell the kitchen come alive. She's moving soft around the counter in her old blue robe, humming something from the radio with her down in Roanoke. I watch her from the hallway where the floorboards always creak. She pretends she doesn't see me, but she smiles into her cheek. This is what they don't write songs about, this quiet little grace, finding heaven in an ordinary place. It's a kitchen light at 5:30. It tells me I'm the richest man alive. It ain't the big things, Lord, it's the small. It's the way she moves the kitchen, the way she runs our hall. It's the coffee and the quiet and the way she knows my soul. Kitchen light at 5:30. Darling, you're my home. 30 winters we've been waking up inside this house. We raised 3 children, buried parents, learned what love's about. She gave up the job in Nashville, and I gave up Tucson dreams. We traded in our someday plans for everything that means. Now the kids are grown and gone away, and the house feels right. But every morning at that hour, she's still right by my side. And something in the gentleness of all those quiet years settled in my chest like warm November air.
It's the kitchen light at 5:30. It tells me I'm the richest man alive. It ain't the big things, Lord, it's the small. It's the way she moves the kitchen, the way she runs our hall. It's the coffee and the quiet and the way she knows my soul. Kitchen light at 5:30. Darling, you're my home. Some men chase the mountain, some men chase the sea. Lord, I found everything I needed in this woman next to me. And when they ask me what I'm proud of, I'll say easy as you please. The woman in that kitchen and the life she gave to me. So let the big world turn without me, let the young men roam. Every morning I've got everything right here at home. It's the kitchen light at 5:30 that tells me I'm the richest man alive. It ain't the big things, Lord, it's the small. It's the way she moves the kitchen, the way she runs our hall. It's the coffee and the quiet and the way she knows my soul. Kitchen light at 5:30. Darling, you're my home. Kept it in the cedar chest beside the Bible and the wedding lace. A letter written on a Tuesday morning in my daddy's careful measured hand. He wrote it from the county hospital, the year the harvest fields went dry. Said, tell the boys I tried my level best, and tell your mother not to cry. We read it at the kitchen table with the coffee going cold. Some words are made of paper, but they carry the weight of gold. Some words outlive the man who wrote them and travel further than the road. The last letter home found its way through the years, folded and faded, but still perfectly clear. A man's whole life, written simple and plain. The last letter home came in from the rain. It found us again. My brother held it by the window light. He read it slow the way a grown man does. When something moves him deeper than he'll say, in front of everyone he loves. My sister pressed it to her chest a moment, then set it on the table, smoothed it flat. We sat in silence for the longest minute before we all knew where we were at. We read it at the kitchen table with the coffee going cold. Some words are made of paper, but they carry the weight of gold. Some words outlive the man who wrote them and travel further than the road. The last letter home found its way through the years, folded and faded, but still perfectly clear. A man's whole life, written simple and plain. The last letter home came in from the rain. It found us again. He said, work the land and love your children. Never let the hard times make you small. Be the kind of man that folks remember long after they've forgotten standing tall. Long after they've forgotten standing tall. Now I got boys of my own to raise up, and someday they'll go through the things I leave. I hope I live to write the words worth saving. I hope I live to give them something to believe. The last letter home found its way through the years, folded and faded, but still perfectly clear. A man's whole life, written simple and plain. The last letter home came in from the rain. It found us again.